Breast milk is amazing. It's perfectly tailored to meet your baby's nutritional needs. And your body makes it effortlessly, day or night. But have you ever wondered how breast milk is made? Welcome to the channel. Here we talk about your body and baby's body and everything in between. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe and share with your friends. Let's get back to the show. So there are two main parts to breastfeeding: making the milk and releasing the milk. Let's talk about each part individually. First off, where does the milk come from? You may be surprised to know that it doesn't actually come from the whole breast itself. Instead, think of the breasts like a bunch of tiny factories all bundled together. These tiny factories are called alveoli. That's plural for alveolus. An alveolus is a small gland in the breast that makes breast milk. Surrounding each alveolus are muscle cells that squeeze the milk out of the gland. Now that we know where the milk comes from, let's talk about how the milk is made. There is one hormone that does all the work. It's called prolactin. Prolactin is made by your pituitary gland, which is a small gland at the base of your brain. Every time your baby sucks at your breast, nerve signals travel up the milk duct to your brain. Your brain then tells your pituitary gland to release prolactin. Prolactin travels through your blood from the pituitary gland to your breasts, where it stimulates the alveoli to start making milk. Milk production can take several minutes after your baby starts sucking at the breast. Now that we know how the milk is made, let's talk about how the milk gets out of the breast. As your baby continues to suckle, another hormone is released from your pituitary gland. It's called oxytocin. Oxytocin causes the muscle cells surrounding the alveoli to contract, squeezing the milk out of the alveoli and into the milk ducts. This is called the milk letdown or letdown reflex. It usually happens about a minute or two after you start nursing. Sometimes it can take longer. When the milk finally starts flowing, you might feel a little bit of pressure or tingling in your breast. This is completely normal. So those are the three players in the perfect symphony of breastfeeding: prolactin, which makes the milk; oxytocin, which releases the milk; and your baby, who stimulates the release of both hormones. I want to leave you with one last thought. Your body will make as much milk as your baby needs, but only if your baby removes the milk from the breast often enough. This is called the supply and demand principle. Let me say it again. Your body will make as much milk as your baby needs, but only if your baby removes the milk from the breast often enough. It's up to you to feed your baby often enough to remove the milk from the breast, so that your body will make enough milk to satisfy your baby's needs. The more milk your baby removes from the breast, the more milk your body will make. If your baby isn't removing all the milk from the breast, your body will make less and less milk over time. That's because your body is just responding to the supply and demand principle. When demand goes down, supply goes down. When demand goes up, supply goes up. It's a perfect feedback loop. This is exactly why I don't recommend using bottles or pacifiers during the first few weeks of life. Using a bottle or pacifier can prevent your baby from effectively removing the milk from the breast, which can lead to less milk being made. Instead, I recommend that you let your baby nurse as long as they want on each breast until the breast is soft. If you're having trouble breastfeeding, please reach out to a lactation consultant or breastfeeding specialist for help. They can teach you how to position your baby properly, latch your baby onto the breast, and help you understand the cues your baby is giving you about their hunger and fullness. All right, mamas and daddies, that's all I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. I'll see you next week.